The teacher killed at Columbine was Dave Sanders.
He was a native Hoosier, a star athlete at Fountain Central High School, and then went on to be a teacher and coach himself. Those closest to him say that selfless leadership is exactly what led to his fate 20 years ago.
The basketball court in Fountain Central High School is a popular spot. During lunch, boys play pickup games and often dribble over a name, Dave Sanders. It was 50 years ago when Sanders played his own games on this hardwood.
He was kind of the glue to the basketball team that we had at that time.
The pictures of Sanders with his team and coach Al Hardin back in 1969 are in the yearbook in black and white. But for the men who knew him, the memories are vivid.
There's always that one student in every school that everybody likes. And he liked everybody.
Greg Lighty calls Sanders one of his best friends from those days.
The only problem with that description is everybody else said the same thing. And that's great. He was one of a kind. Always had a smile on his face. Always thinking about other people. Always putting other people in front of himself.
And that's what people say Sanders did on April 20th, 1999. While two teens started shooting inside Columbine High School, Sanders rushed to the school cafeteria to get as many students to safety as possible. Lighty remembers his wife calling him that day and telling him a teacher was missing after the massacre.
I told her right then, that's Dave. I guarantee you he stayed behind to help students, help get them out of the building or whatever he needed to do to save lives. And we didn't know it at the time.
Sanders was reportedly in the upstairs hall trying to get more students safely hidden in classrooms when he was shot from behind. He bled to death in a classroom surrounded by students.
It was a perfect example of who Dave was, putting others before himself and risking his own life and the ultimate sacrifice for his students.
Now Lighty, Hardin, and the Fountain Central community are reminded of Sanders' legacy when they visit the gym. A plaque details his history and sacrifice, and his name also graces the wall and court named after him with the phrase, "Character counts."
Dave defines character. The good character that we all look for in people that you want to be your friends and you want to have leading as leaders in the community.
He had a big heart, and he got the best out of anything that he had physically and mentally in life.
Sanders was 47 years old when he died. He left behind his wife, 4 children, and 5 grandchildren at that time, plus thousands of students whose lives had been impacted during his 25 years of teaching at Columbine High School.